Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Piggy Book 2 theory video where we're actually going to be focusing on some of the most popular theories on what's going to be happening inside of chapter 6, most notably what is going to be happening with this character right here, none other than Willow Wolf. Now before you guys call me clickbait YouTuber down in the comments, I did want to say that all of these theories discussed inside of today's video are all fan theories, guys. None of this is actually confirmed yet, but with all of the information and clues we have concerning chapter 6, I think a few of our theories are bound to be correct, which means a few dark things. So before we actually jump in, guys, let me know your theories down in the comments, and don't forget to use the best code out there whenever you're purchasing Robux as well as premium, and that is code Mikey. But let's jump into theory number 1. Now before we actually talk about our theories, I did want to showcase a few tweets from MIKEYDOOD's Twitter that actually gives us a few clues and a few hints on what's going to be happening inside of chapter 6. Now, the very first tweet says, "Ahoy everyone, I've been asked for this quite a lot, so here's a hint." Now, as you can see, guys, he has another combination of different emojis on the screen. We first have a siren, and then we have an ambulance. The third emoji is actually Willow Wolf, of course, guys, the wolf emoji, and then the fourth and fifth emoji is a fire as well as a brick. Now, I don't really know what you can come up with this combination of different emojis, but there are a few different theories, but let's wait for that, guys. I do have another tweet to showcase, and that is this right here. He says, "Ahoy everyone, while chapter 6 will have different endings, they won't be like chapter 12 in the sense that you make them at the end. The decisions you make in the map itself during gameplay are the ones that will affect the ending you get." So as you guys remember, inside of chapter 12 there was a true ending where if you actually completed a certain amount of sequences and completed all of the previous chapter maps, you guys know that there was the true ending, the bad ending, as well as the good ending. This is going to be a little bit more different for Piggy Book 2 chapter 6 because, as you guys know, he just said that there are going to be different ways to play the game that actually will give you different endings, not something you need to do at the very end, basically saying that whatever you do during the middle of the chapter 6 map will determine which ending you're getting, which I think is actually really, really cool. Now, just for a little bit of clarification, guys, the Roblox Piggy YouTuber PGHL Films asked him, "Does this mean the ending I get is going to be permanent for the rest of the chapters in just my perspective?" And MIKEYDOOD says, "Yep, unless you replay chapter 6 and get a different ending." Now that means only one thing, guys. Once you actually get the certain ending for chapter 6, you will have to follow throughout the entire storyline unless you play chapter 6 again, which honestly, guys, seems pretty crazy. Now with that being said, guys, let's put our focus back on the 5 different emojis that MIKEYDOOD tweeted, which were once again the fire siren, the fire ambulance, the wolf, the fire emoji, as well as the brick. And oh my goodness, guys, how many times can I say fire? I will never know, but I did have a small little theory on what was going to be happening inside of chapter 6, so let's actually head back on over to the cutscene where Willow Wolf accidentally shoots Giraffe while she was aiming for Pony. Now, if you remember in the chapter 5 cutscene, Tigery ends up showing his true colors and lets the safe house squad escape, but Willow sees the entire thing and says, "Useless Tiger, looks like I'm gonna have to deal with them myself." And this is when she says, "This one's for you, William." And yeah, you guys see that revolver? She's not playing around. She aims for Pony, but Giraffe is a hero, jumps in front of Pony and saves his life, and of course says, "I hope this is enough for you to forgive me for Zizzy." Now, obviously, guys, we still don't know where Zizzy is in the future, so stay tuned, guys. We do have a theory about her, but the final thing we actually see inside of this chapter is your character facing off against Willow Wolf, and you say, "I'm tired of running, Willow. Let's settle this." Willow then says, "With pleasure. Let's dance, darling." Now, with that being said, guys, let's pop up back the 5 emojis that MIKEYDOOD included, which were the siren, the ambulance car, the Willow Wolf, the fire emoji, as well as the brick. Now, I think the very first 2 emojis show how chapter 6 will be starting off in the cutscene, where Pony, Mimi, and George Pig will have to spring into action to hopefully save Giraffe's life, who literally just jumped in front of Pony to save his life from Willow Wolf. Now, I don't know if they're going to be transported to some sort of hospital because, as you guys know, there is a hospital map inside of Piggy Book 1, but I don't think that's actually going to work out. I think the fate of Giraffe's life will be determined in some sort of ambulance because, of course, guys, MIKEYDOOD wouldn't use the hospital map once again here inside of Piggy Book 2. Now, as we continue along, guys, the third emoji is actually none other than Willow Wolf. Now, once again, guys, from that ending cutscene, you and Willow Wolf are going to have to face it off, whether it be a gun versus gun battle, but I don't know where you're going to find a gun, but Willow Wolf is not playing around, guys. She literally just shot Giraffe, but I think in the beginning of of chapter 6, you will be having some sort of battle with none other than Willow Wolf. Now, in this process, guys, I think Willow Wolf might go crazy because there is a note found inside of chapter 5 sewers that says, "I'm worried about Willow. Her hatred for Pony and the officer have resurfaced tenfold now that she's come face to face with them. She's not like this." Now, this note shows exactly what the mood of Willow Wolf is, and that shows that she is just super angry and super aggressive since seeing me as well as Pony. So what I think is going to be happening is in the middle of this gunfight, Willow Wolf might be going crazy with her revolver and accidentally shoot one of the pipes or something inside of the TSP prison that will cause the building to catch on fire, which of course showcases the 4th emoji. Now, I do think that the chapter 6 setting will be inside of the TSP prison since the 5th emoji is the brick, so somehow, guys, you're gonna have to find a way to escape the TSP prison and find out some information that Willow is hiding, because we did find another Easter egg that makes this whole entire situation crazy, and that is this one right here. As you can see, Tigry left a note for you to find that says what's she hiding in her office. I suspect that she knows something we don't. I'm going to find a way to get in her office no matter the troubles. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to the Roblox Piggy YouTuber Creekcraft because he posted a video talking about this theory, and I could not have said it better myself because I completely agree with him, guys, because I think that inside of the TSP prison that is currently burning down from whatever Willow Wolf caused is hiding some very dark secret, which could be none other than the cure spotted inside of the Piggy Book 2 official trailer. Now, as a sense of revenge, guys, I have an idea that since Willow Wolf just basically clowned Tigry right in front of everyone inside of the safe place, he probably already knows what is inside of Willow's office, and just to get a little bit of revenge on Willow Wolf, what I think is going to be happening is that TSP Tigry will be joining the Safe House squad, where he says that there is something important inside of Willow's office, and basically chapter 6 becomes finding that object inside of Willow's office, which will then trigger the chapter 6 map where you have to find out whatever is inside of Willow's office before the building burns down. Now, I really believe that this is what's going to be happening inside of chapter 6 sewers, because Willow Wolf did seem super mad before she shot at Pony. She did say, "William, this is for you," and another Roblox Piggy YouTuber replied to Minitoon, Mr. Ant Antics, and he says, "William died in a fire." So what if Willow Wolf is trying to get the same exact revenge on Pony as well as you, the officer, by burning down her own prison? Now, it really shows how aggressive and how crazy Willow Wolf can be, so let me know your opinions down in the comments. But another theory that I had other than the cure/antidote is that inside of Willow Wolf's office there is some sort of clue for none other than our zebra friend Zizzy. Now, the last time we saw Zizzy, guys, we were inside of the chapter 3 refinery, and we do have confirmation from Minitoon himself that Zizzy will be returning to the storyline. Whether she's infected or not, I think there might be a clue for Zizzy's hidden inside of Willow's office. Now, that's the biggest question I have for today's video. Inside of chapter 6, do you guys think Willow Wolf is either A, hiding the cure for the infection race, or is she B, hiding a clue for none other than Zizzy the zebra? Now, I did want to say this once again, guys, these are still all fan theories. We don't know anything else from chapter 6 other than the tweets coming from Minitoon himself, so just as a quick reminder, guys, make sure to follow Minitoon and make sure to subscribe down below, because I'm going to continue to search for clues and hints and search for every single theory for the future chapters here inside of Piggy Book 2. But before we actually end off, guys, I did want to remind you to join the Mikey Mob down below by smacking that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to use the best code out there, guys, code Mikey, whenever you're purchasing Robux as well as premium. We'll see you guys in the next Roblox video. Hopefully you guys all have a fantastic day. Goodbye, everybody.